Welcome back to Learning Jacks Are Better. This is episode 3, and we're just going to continue where we left off. If you're new here, we're going to go through and just do video poker, and we're going to find out what strategically is the best hands to do. This is a full series. I do recommend starting at the first one, as I'm going to go quicker as we get higher up in the videos. So here we are. Let's go through. We're down 23.75. We're going to go through and deal that and give us this right away. I'm going to say Queen Jack. That was correct. The flush was actually 2.2, so it was pretty far down. The other option was Jack 10, which was really close, but Queen Jack was the correct play there. And it also won, so that works too. We got nothing. I think it's 3 hearts when it's nothing. Let's see. No, it's a complete redraw. So again, I've been making mistakes. So no overcard, and there's 3 to a flush. You redraw completely. That's very interesting to know. So small little holes in my game since last time I've done this a few years ago. So I'm plugging those so I don't lose as much money at the casino. So here we go. We ended up getting that. And we're going to do Queen 10 or King Queen. I think it's Queen 10. Could be King Queen though. I think it's King Queen now. You even have the straight draw as well, but I'm going to say that's not it. So we're going to go with Queen Jack, Queen King. And that was correct. So Queen King was a bit over Queen 10. And, you know, Queen King, it's because they're next to each other, even though they're not suited. If it was Ace King, that would probably fall below the Queen 10. Easy one here. Give us the full house, please. Hey, we got one. I mean, we got one off the rip once, but that was it. Go pocket 7s. And here we're going to go Jack Queen. Usually it's 2 cards if there's 3 high, from what I remember. Yeah, so 3.0, plus they were suited and the other one was not. So right choice here, and it paid off. We're going to do Ace Jack only. And that's the correct one. You don't want to hold the 7 in this game because it is lower. I get confused with this hand a lot because Ultimate X, I believe it's this one when you're playing with multipliers, but since you're not, it's just going to be Ace Jack. We're going to do pocket 7s here. Pair is always good to start with, except when it doesn't fill out. And we're going to just do the Jack, even though we have the gut shot, the 7, 8, 9 Jack, we're going to still do the Jack. And that was correct. That's 2.4. And the other one was 2.0. And we hit. So that's nice. Even though the first card would have completed the straight. Here we're going to do King Queen. Simple one. So we have options here. We have just King, but you never want to do a face card if you have a pair. So it wouldn't be the King. So then you have the 9s, or you have the possible 1 gapper straight flush. Since the 8 is missing, I'm going to say it's the 9s. If this was an 8 instead of a 7, it would be a lot closer. So I'm going to go with 9s. And here you can see the numbers, 4.1 for the 9s, and the straight flush 1 gapper was all the way down to 2.5. So huge difference there. If you would have picked the 7, 9, 10, that is losing a good amount of money. That's probably like 70 cents per spin every time that comes up in that situation. Love that sound. We'll take our queens and run. No extra. 4 to a flush is pretty obvious. Always good to go with. Even better when you hit it. We'll take it. And 4 to the flush again. Yeah, I couldn't get 2 in a row, but that's all right. Here we're going to do the nines. Here we're going to do, I think it's all 4 because it's missing the 10. So any face card gets our money back. 10 completes the straight. Money back. So here it shows 2.9 for the 4 cards, and then ace jack is a 2.7. We got aces here. Nice. And we're gonna go king queen here. So here we have an open-ended 9-10 jack queen. So we need a king or an 8, or is it just a jack queen? I think something's telling me it's just a jack queen, but I'm gonna go for the straight. Yep, I was right. Big difference actually. So the open-ended, because there was 2 high cards, that's important to remember, and I wasn't really thinking that clearly through. So this was a 4.0, so that's good that I went for that. And the other one was a 2.4, so this is a huge difference. This is like losing 65 cents a spin every time you make the wrong decision in the long run. So it adds up big time. It may not sound like a lot, but we're only playing $1.25 here, because that's usually what I play when I play this in a casino. I play Ultimate X, I play $7.50 a hand, so big difference, but a lot more going on in that game. Ace King, and I do play higher limits at times, actually, now that I think about it. Jacks are better, but the quarter is where I'm usually playing the majority of the time. So deuces, can we get the 4th? We'll get 4 of a kind yet. Here we're going to do ace queen. Love that sound. We'll take it. No improvement. There we go again. Give us a jack. Does not want to give us a jack. Not a lot to do here. So you used to go for this, but last time it said no, that's not right. Complete redraw if you have 3 suited under a jack. See right here, 1.8 and a 1.7 is what it would have been. So it would have only been a 1 or 2 cent difference, but over time, again, it all adds up, especially if you're playing a lot. Here we're going to do ace jack. Remember, 3 of the flush is not that good. Pocket 10s. Here we'll do the king. Jack only. Ace only. Deuce. Deuces. We'll get a hard hand soon, I'm sure. King. Man, we're losing a lot of money. There we go. Fill it up. 3 9s. Let's get the 4th. Oof. 4 to a flush. Even though there's a pair of 4s, 4 to the flush will take that. Unless this was a jack, you always want to go with the flush. 4 to the flush. Pair is very dominant. Except when they don't improve. Oh, there we go. Finally, we got 4 10s, right? Oh, not right. 3s. King, queen. And also, if you're interested in trying this out, there is a link down below. You can play for free without the trainer, or there is the pro membership, which does allow you to go through and get the trainer. And I mean, 1 or 2 spins at the casino could pay for a month in that. So it's definitely a good investment. It could bring your odds up a good amount depending on how many mistakes you're making. Fives. There we go. 2 pair. Hook it up. Ping me. 3 eights. We'll take it. We're hearing some winning sounds. So there is straight flush 1 gapper, but a pair will beat that. Here it is, a pair 4.1, and a straight flush was a 2.5 with the 1 gapper. Eights. Just do ace. Do the straight option, but that doesn't do well. Just the queen. Got back. This is interesting. You could do this or you could do this, but 3 to flush usually isn't that strong. 1 gapper. I'm going to do the ace, see what happens. I was wrong. It's wrong. 2.6 versus 2.37. It didn't win, but you get the idea. 3 to a flush with 1 gapper, stronger than an ace. These little hands that don't come up that often, you know, make a huge difference when you're playing a lot. This is a redraw. Redraw again. Even though there's a 5 for gut shot, usually that's still a redraw. You can see up here, the redraw is 1.79 and the straight gut shot's 1.70. We learned that in a different episode. This is going to be straight flush because there's no other options really. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Check. Ace king because they're suited. If they weren't suited, I would do queen king. Queen king. Jack. If you enjoy these videos and you'd like to see a series on a specific game, let me know down below. I'd love to do some Ultimate X as well, because I do try to play that a lot. Oh, see what happens when I try to talk and chew gum at the same time? So it was just the ace. I said Ultimate X, and once I said Ultimate X, I switched modes. So it's just the ace. Yeah, I try to play it a lot, but the problem is our casino doesn't have Ultimate X that many. Only has like 3 games in the whole casino, and they're taken all the time, and sometimes they even get rid of one and just get down to another one. You know, I think there's actually 2 left now because they got rid of the best one. Here we're gonna go for the royal flush or the straight flush and hope, because that'll give us plenty of money to play the rest of the season. Not even close. Here it shows 10 queen king 7.1 and queen king was 2.6. Gotta go with the kings. Ace queen. So I really hope you're learning some things here and improving your game. I know I am. Appreciate you stopping by and checking out the video. We're gonna get an ace right here. Or not. You date with an 8. Nope. We'll take the aces. King me. Jab queen. Horse. Nice. Threes. Oh, almost missed the threes. Two pair there. This is the queen. Again. And I missed something. See? Getting in that mode. I keep missing the cards on the opposite sides. Wow. I did that one time every video so far. That's not good. I wonder how much money that's costing me. I will have that corrected eventually. Sounds like we're winning a lot, but I don't know. I feel like we're still in the same area. We're winning a lot, but we're not winning anything substantial. Ace here. Ace king. Queen. This is tough. I think it's the 8. I think it's the 8. It's good they gave me a tough hand because we had a lull there. I think it's the 8 because this gives you an open-ended with one card instead of a one gap straight flush with 2 cards. Final answer? Final answer. I was correct, but we lost. So it's 3.4 and the other one was 2.5. So big difference. You know, so this open-ended straight plays better than the 3 to a straight flush with one gap. Got it. So that's a tough one to remember. Aces. Threes. Ace queen. This will be the king queen, 2 overcards. Threes. And again, if I'm going too fast for you, definitely want to make sure you watch the first 2 videos where I go slower. So as the series progresses, I'll go quicker as we learn more. 7.6 on that. We'll take that. 2 pair. Eights. Pair is always better than 2 overcards. 2 overcards is better than nothing. Here we go with the 10s. Deuces. We'll play till one more difficult hand. Ace. Queen. I think it's that. There's 2 10s come out, of course. You do have this, but I think it's 2 10s. Yeah, let's just look at that. 2 10s. Oh, 10 queen was way down. Okay. I shouldn't even have considered it, but I did. I think this is a tough one. I think it's a straight flush. I'm pretty sure because you have the ace to hit, or you have the 2-5 for the straight, 2 hearts for flush. Queen King's pretty powerful, but they're not suited as well. If they were suited, that'd make this even more difficult. I think it's ace 3-4. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, we got the straight, so that was correct. 2.68 and the king queen was 2.41. Okay, so decent difference. Again, if these two were suited, like say they were both clubs, that would be a lot difficult, but I think it might still be this. We'll have to find out when that hand hits. So this was episode 3. I really do hope this has improved your game. And if it has, what hands did you learn from here? I'd really like to know down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll put the video for the next one up on the screen when it's ready.